Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more SOVl. Today I figured we'd play some Reptile Kingdoms. Ooh! So we start with a unit of Saurus and our hero, so having some riders sounds pretty good. Oh, and you know what? Maybe some Crocolisks? I do really like the Pterodactyls though. The Pterodactyls give us so much versatility. You know what? I'm going to grab the Pterodactyls, just because we already have a pretty punchy line. I don't think we need anything in that regard. I think what we need is speed. I like this. Double elites sounds like a good plan. Go down this way. We can either choose to fight or get some more stuff. There's a heal right after that. Let's do it. Yeah. There's a nice question mark there too, so we can get something worthwhile. It seems like it could be good. Oh man, I really like starting with two very fast units. That feels quite powerful. We might even be able to flank these dogs with the pterodactyls if we go for a flank. Or if we use the pterodactyls to kind of come in this way. And what does this do? +1 power this turn. All units. Oh, nice. That could be quite strong. All right, let's see if we can't do this right. Because if the dactyls can get in there and hit that flank for me, that would be ideal. Which I think they will. Especially if I skedaddle these guys out of here. I could do something like this. There we are. A little bit of Zoidberg. We'll make it work. So the Dactyl should have enough damage to come in here, slam into those guys, and get rid of them for me. Yeah, let's do that. Saurus, I have no worries about. 3 skill, 4 power, 5 defense. Wow, these guys are tough. They're good. They're nice, tough boys. Probably send them after the skeletons, actually. Yeah, I think that's probably a wise decision. Can use these guys to clear up the zombies. Let's do something a little bit more like this. Just guarantee we only get their flank. Perfect. And you guys can kind of come up like this. Why not? I don't know when we'll need the extra power. I guess after we charge we can use it. Good hitting. It's kind of weird that it works off the hand weapon, that these pterodactyls don't have like claws, but it is what it is. Oh darn it, the dirty dog stayed. I was hoping that that'd be enough to get rid of them. Turns out it wasn't, but it is what it is. Get out of here, you nerds. This should be a pretty easy collapse. Once these two win, we won't have... these guys should clear away the zombies fairly quickly, be able to go into them. We have a lot more attacks on this side. Yeah, there we go. We just have to survive this, which we should. We don't. Okay. It is what it is. Good hitting. Man, it is nice having a melee hero to start out with. I normally use the wizards just because I think the wizards are kind of more fun. Just having the ability to click an extra button is really powerful. And cast a spell somewhere within the battle. It would be cool to have a spell that affected only your army. So after the end screen, if you cast the spell, it might give you like 5% more gold, or it heals a unit a little bit more or something, but it like locks your unit down for that turn. Just something to give you like a little bit of cost reward. Maybe you could have a spell that sacrifices or deals damage to both units in a combat in exchange for like more money, kind of like Skulls for the Skull Throne type of thing. So my Saurus would take D3 wounds, their skeletons would take D3 wounds. So you'd really have to pair that off, like, oh, okay, I have some goblins. Yeah, I'll use that ability to get rid of some of my goblins to kill some of potentially like their knights or something. That could be powerful. Whew, these skeletons are punching back. Gosh darn. Some aggressive skeletons. We might just wipe them here, though. Yeah, get out of here, you nerds. So much for these raptors killing off all the zombies. The zombies are tougher than you'd think. I do think that these guys could use great weapons, though. Going up to power 6 and then power 7, oh, that would be awesome. I don't think they can unlock it, but that would be awesome. I'm going to use the Dactyl here, just because it will pull a wound away, potentially, from the riders. And I think that'd be cool. The Jade Swiftness? That is a dumb name. Sorry, Boyo, that is a lame name. We are changing you guys immediately. Wow, they've been rolling really well, though. Alright, good enough. Two ups. Nicely done. Yeah, having that 5 defense is great. I don't know if I can get them up to 6 defense. There isn't like a banner or anything that does that at this point. That'd be very powerful. I'm looking for more mods for SOVl, honestly. If you're a modder and you want to get together and come up with some ideas, I can help with that. I cannot help in any other way, but I'm great at ideas. Let's get to the shop before we name these boys. Ooh, Enter the Darkness. Why not? You know what? Let's send in our Saurus. We could use the cash. Cruelty. Awesome. We're cruel now. That may have been a poor choice. Just thinking out loud here. Because it's quite possible that now my Saurus won't be at full strength when the time comes to fight that big boss. But it is what it is. Yeah, they definitely won't be at full strength. Can these raptors get all the way up in there? Yes. That's what's important. And I'll wrap these guys all the way around over the next couple of turns. We'll try and squish these guys in one combat and delete them. Actually, you know what? We won't do that because these guys are so wounded. I'll let the pterodactyls take the brunt of the damage after we're done fighting. These guys will come in, we'll come around. Yeah, that should do it. And we'll position you like so. Perfect. These guys won't need the extra power. They'll be a power 5, defense 3, should be fine. Man, I really like the Imperials in this game. They just feel so right. Like, just the theming feels so good with them. Wow, these guys have been rolling well. I might want to give them a special name. Like Lords of the Dice or something. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, let's see if we can't clean these guys up. Might even have time to bring these raptors around to support. We shall see. If they do something more like this. Yeah, they might be able to charge there. But we shall wait. Because these guys should have enough power to go over. Yeah, power 5. Come on, 3 kills. Ah, 2. That's not bad. Ah, shoot. Okay, this is where we break them though. Because we should have the extra, or just too much to kind of overwhelm them at this point. We'll get the +1. And I think the hero is worth more than the raptors, just because he has 3 attacks and they'll have to reroll, which seems quite powerful. He outskills them. Good. Yeah, get rid of those 5s. Aha! 3 damage. That's quite good. Luckily, these little bad boys will have 2 wounds. Defense is not great, though. Yeah. Oof. Sorry, little dactyl. But we've broken them now. Yeah. Good enough. Phalanx, I think I'd like to keep that in the name, but we're gonna have to give these guys a bloody name, because they do... Oh, okay. The Bloody Phalanx. That sounds like a fun name. Ooh, reroll 1s. That sounds quite good. Or just 1 extra skill. Means that they get hit less often, and they hit more often. So let's just do that. That puts them on par with like most medium infantry. Yeah, we'll get another one of you guys. Having a bunch of Dactyl Riders is quite good. Alright, let's get some names on these guys. Carax, that's a cool name. You guys are gonna be the Bloody Phalanx. Because a lot of you die. And you little Dactyl Riders will be swooping death. Because you're going to be doing a lot of attacking people in the back. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, some more raptors. Very fast army. I do really value these new Braves, though. Because they can get those shots. And having some more support there wouldn't be a bad thing. But these guys are cheap, so let's grab them. $3 off, huh? That's frustrating. Short bows aren't really worth it at this point because I don't have enough of them. Getting these Saurians to be a little bit quicker is great. Everybody being a little bit quicker is great, actually. And I think we'll leave off there. I don't really want to give my bank boy a great weapon. Yeah, we'll get him the short bows, whatever. Good enough. So we fight, we do not heal. We heal, we fight, we fight. Cool. Could I have done that in a different way? No. Alright. Ooh, dwarfs. I think we're actually quite good against these guys. Now that I'm looking at the army, we should be able to outmaneuver them quite well. We have very good defense. Yeah. The Jade Swiftness and the Jaguar Strikers. I forgot. I thought I changed the name on these guys. Well, I don't want to move these guys up because I don't want them to get shot first. So hopefully that triggers them to shoot there. I'm going to do something as if I'm setting up for a forward assault, and then we'll break off from that. Skill 3, skill 4. Shoot. Well, actually, I think having these guys here is the better idea. Let me start plinking away at these guys. We probably won't get any, but it will do something. So I'll never be able to break those guys, I don't think, because they are fearless. Which just means they're going to stay there and die forever. Nor do I think I'll ever be able to kill these guys. It'll take a few minutes, I should say. I'm going to have to wrap this unit, and then work from there. I have bigger charge range than them. So let's just stay right here. Yeah. And I don't necessarily need to fight these guys this turn. Let's just do something like that. Yeah, they come in nice and close. We get in, we turn around. Now who do we go after? Probably the veterans. These guys have that Masterwork armor, which gives them +1 to their save all the time. Which is not ideal. Big hit right down the front. We got one. Oh, wow. Okay. That didn't go well. Shitamole. That went about as badly as I could have thought it would. Wow. Okay. Well. That be the dice. We should be able to kind of outmaneuver these guys without much issue, though. So at least we'll start with some damage. But this is not going to go my way. This is most certainly not going to go my way. Even if this guy rallies, I'd rather him run at this point. Run for your life. Yeah, get off the stage, my man. This might be it. Ooh, yeah, that reroll. So good. This might be it for this run, though. That went about as poorly as it could have. Well, we actually cleaved through those guys. All right. They're probably going to stay, yeah. But we can do that one more time, I think. Because we have that +1 power. So hopefully we go over the top in a big way. These guys are going to stay. Yeah. I'm just hoping to hold them in place so we can break these guys and go into their rear. We'll have to leave these raptors kind of by themselves. But it is what it is. Luckily, their archers don't do anything because, you know what? We're all in combat, and you can't shoot into combat. It would be cool if you guys did have a line of sight, if they could fire into combat. It'd be kind of janky, but man. I was hoping that reroll would get me somewhere. 3s! Come on, baby. Yeah, come on. Give me 2. 1. We'll eventually win this, I think, because we have the hero. The question is, do we win it fast enough to come here and help our pterodactyls? Because they are severely outclassed. Maybe not. Oh, they stay. If they could stay for one more round, that'd be great. It's all about holding now. Remember when I said I think we had a fairly good army against this? Remember when I lied to you? Oh, crap. We might win this, actually. In a way large enough to make them run. If they run... Oh, they do run. Do I chase them? No, I don't, because we're not at that difficulty level. Oh my gosh, that was unexpected. Okay. Being fearless there is actually kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Come on. Yeah. They're going to start winning these combats though in a big way, because we're rolling 3s and they're rolling 2s, even with our reroll. Yeah. 1-to-1 each time. We just need to get rid of these guys, but they're going to stay forever. I don't rate the dwarf veterans very highly because of a situation like this. If this unit was more powerful than them, like let's say it was a unit of Abyssal Warriors, they just stay here and get murdered the entire time. Obviously that's not where you'd like your more elite infantry to be. Come on, yeah. Alright. The slow grind continues. Finally! Jesus! Fighting dwarfs. Oh, it takes so long. Okay, well, we got our level. We got some cash. Kind of worth it. G. LaCroix. I mean, whatever. We'll get +1 recruitment. We're probably going to get 3 or 4 more units. Unit gains +1 speed and ignores difficult terrain. That's kind of fun wombo combo. Why not? That sounds kind of cool. I like that idea. I am just gonna ignore it because we can come here and get this heal anyways. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to be a little spicy here. I'll leave the... well, no. We'll get the heals across some of these guys. Just because we do have this big battle coming up again. Maybe we could have combined those heals last time. I don't know. Money's kind of... I like money. And now we have a lot of these guys. Oh, no, they're just in this annoying block. Alright. We'll fix that later. Ooh, trolls. Super scary. Trolls are one of the best units in the game because they have regeneration. And regeneration makes them exceedingly tough. It means that if they... how many wounds do they have? 3? Yeah, if they take 2 wounds, and you don't kill it off, at the end of the turn, it restores those 2 wounds, going right back up to 3 per model. It means that they can outlast your guys really, really well. Nice. Pterodactyls won't be able to kill that by themselves, but we should be able to sandwich these guys and take them out pretty easily. Flank and a rear charge sounds good to me. Just flank, rear charge. Trolls do break though, really easily. So having them here means that we can probably break them and get them to run off the map. We don't quite have the skill for it, but that's okay. No thank you, sir. If we do it this way, we might be able to break these guys. We'll leave our dactyls kind of floating, but that's okay. Because these guys have a ton of movement. Way too much movement. Wow. Do I do that? No. I think I do this. Yeah, let's try and make it an issue for him. Did I do that right? I hope so. Let's make it an issue for him this way. Oh, okay. He made it work. Lame. No, good job. Alright, we do win by 2, which it is enough to make them run in most cases. A 4? Yeah, get out of here, you trolls. Yeah, you always want your trolls to be in the center of your army. Just because they will run if they lose. It only takes 1 bad dice roll to throw it all away. Good enough. There's some dead pigs. Probably gonna get all of them here. Well, maybe not all of them. But enough of them. 1 pig left. 1 pig to rule them all. Cool. Now we sandwich this guy between these 2 raptor riders, and we have our warlord support them. Yeah? Can I do this? He's gonna catch me, I'm sure. Boop. Yeah, alright, whatever. Looks like we were out of range of him there. He'll have to come around this way, I assume, in order to get at my guys. Well, let's do the move that we know we're going to do first. Something like this. Something like this. Cool. I was hoping that he'd get kind of trapped behind that unit. Ignoring difficult terrain is really strong. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, did I end my turn? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Something like that. Awesome. Alright, leave these guys to die. Sorry, little Dactyl Riders. You rest in peace. I do like you quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. But you also die really well. And I appreciate that. Because I wasn't really too sure how I was going to deal with these orc brutes until now. So, appreciate your sacrifice. But the orcs don't have great morale. And that should work. Give them the old squash in between these raptors. Oh, yeah. Cool. And now we'll go up in power. So something that you'll probably have already noticed if you played the game at all, the AI normally uses all of its abilities the moment it gets in contact. So if its leader contacts one of your units, it will use its +1 power or its deal extra damage or whatever that is. So you can just waste that on kind of a worthless unit like I did in my pterodactyls there. They'd already served their purpose in, getting rid of those boar riders for me. By flanking those boar riders, it made it so that I could easily crush them. Now, just little tricks going against a human. They probably wouldn't have used their ability there, but you never know. They may have. It is what it is, and that should do that. Bloop. Much easier. Gee Louise, those dwarfs are so much stronger than these orcs and goblins. I think it's because at that point in the campaign, you don't really have a lot of things that can easily crush things. Oh, wow. That raptor aspect is so good. It makes them really powerful at getting rid of other cav. Yeah, let's do it. No enemy cav, please. No, I can keep getting this cash. I do just think having that extra skill is more powerful than this. So let's do it. We save more often, we hit more often. We have one more battle, and then a question mark, maybe? Well, store, and then maybe the question mark, or maybe the fight. We'll see. Alright, banditos. Luckily, we're a pretty fast army. You guys ignore difficult terrain, right? So we can kind of do something like that. Ooh, okay. Okay, actually, I could do something like this. That way, these knights want to go after them. Yeah, that's fun. Dactyl riders are going to be in a tough spot against that. Something like this sounds good. Because they actually should be very good against that light cav. Wrap you guys up here. They're not going to be good against these knights, but I'm not going to actually have them fight the knights. I'm just going to use them as distractions. Oh. Really? Okay. I'm fine with that. Whoop. I'll let my Saurians go after them. Oh, wow. I was not expecting them to give them the old point blank shot. Good for these. No fear. Holy shit. Just give them the old rattle tattle right to the face. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. You guys should be in a good spot. And you're in a good spot. I might lose another raptor there, but that's okay. And I don't want to... Oh, I could try and sandwich this guy and crush him, but that leaves one of their units open, and my units are faster. So I'd rather him have to turn to fight my guy. I'll come in to flank him. Let me widen that out a little bit. There we go. So this guy comes down to fight me, and you go this way. There we go. The old swooping death. Here to put in some business. Will it do too much? Probably not. But it is going to hold down these guys for a moment. And that should be good enough. Ooh, we're in a good spot here. We outskill them. Nice. That's potentially all 5 dead. Wow, that lethal strike is huge. Wait, did it count as 2 combat score? per hit? That's really good. Ooh, wow, wow. Oh, that's real bad. Okay. Well, because these guys did get their charge, they're always going to be barely dealing any damage, or they can just run away. That's cool too. Oh, that's good. It means my Saurians will be able to get back in there. I am going to have a tough time against these foot knights with them, but they'll get a flank charge off first. So, it is what it is. Whoop. Nice. Man, being able to move quickly in difficult terrain is so good. That I really like. Kind of a weird upgrade to have on them, but being that they're now doubly fast, that +2 movement is huge. Oh, and I was not expecting to win by that much. Wow! Are we... Oh, I guess we did lose one model. I was going to say, are we going to perfect this? That would have been incredible. Maybe not. We might lose another model. Oh, we didn't. One raptor dead. Ah, they stayed. Lame. We're probably going to lose another raptor now. Alright. Well, I don't want to charge these guys. Just because I don't want to lose any more boys. But we can squash these knights. Sorry, little buddies. You run away. Ooh. I went for like an hour-long run before recording this, and my back is sweaty. Probably cut that out. Yeah, good stuff. GG me. What a day to be alive. Okay, +1 attack. Yep, that cruelty makes the attack more interesting. We can bring these guys up to full, I think. Why not? We have a lot of them. Another attack on these guys would be good. +1 more movement speed doesn't really matter. So, sure. Why not? We get a couple more of them, a little bit more cash. We're good to go. $400, we should be able to buy a unit, no problem. T-Rex! Oh, so cool! So cool! Yas! T-Rex. Unit gains poison attacks. Kinda lame. His skills are pretty high though. Let's make him skill 5. Why not? Pleated Barding would be very good. Gives him that extra attack. +1 to hit. Sounds great. Means that I'm hitting on 2s with 3, 4 attacks, something like that. Let's give these guys a little bit of extra movement speed. We're going up against some nerds here, but let's get the -1 ranged attack rolls against it. Yeah, let's just get some Banners of the Mist here. I know we're going up against the undead right now, but it is what it is. Cool, we got a T-Rex. Do we go here or here? So let's go with the fight. I was just thinking about what it could be. I don't think it would offer us anything that we can buy if we don't have money. Probably best to ignore that. Let's leave these. Cool. Ooh, T-Rex wants to be. No, it doesn't. Where's my raptor aspect? You guys. The Jade Swiftness. You guys want to kill that chariot. Alright, well, we're in a really good spot here because we have so many more units than this guy. Poor feller. He's not gonna have a fun time. We might even be able to break these orcs without necessarily fighting them. Just using these raptor riders to get into these brutes from behind. They just have such poor discipline. If we can kill 1 or 2 of them, we're going to be in a really good spot. I don't want to be charged by this thing. I would prefer to charge it. At the same time, if I charge it, then those warriors will probably get me. It is what it is. We'll do something like this. Cool. That way we can go into the warriors at the same time. 1, 2, this goes over the back, this goes to the flank, this comes around and gets them in the flank if this fails. Sounds like a plan to me. Man, having that extra swiftness is so nice. Or moving faster than your opponent, I should say. Having more movement range. So powerful. Okay. You guys go over the top. And spin around. Nicely done. Give him the old rattle tattle. Yeah, got one. That's all we needed. And, oh, you know what? They're gonna allow me to get this flank charge, or this rear charge, so why not take it? Good enough. And you guys should be able to clear them up. Cool. Oh, my hero isn't with this unit anymore. That does weaken them a little. Oh my god, this thing's so dead. Wow, yeah, and it does count for 2 wounds, or for 2 combat score. That's insane. That makes these guys so powerful. 2s. Yeah, give me all 3 of those. And then we got this giant ass T-Rex, 6 hits. These guys are out of here. 10 wounds. Oh my word. Oh, 9 plus the flank. All right. Well, it was nice seeing you, warriors. Maybe in the next game. And these guys should be a super easy cleanup. Hopefully. I think we will support them. We might lose a Saurus because of it, but it is what it is. I think this was the right way to do things, though. Oh man, that extra skill is going to come in so handy here. Let's do something like this. And let's do something like this. You know what? I think we win on this round anyways, so let's bring these guys up to power 6. I think you have to go to power 8 in order to beat that. Ooh, good rolling. With those 5 ups. Oh yeah. These guys are out of there. Extra devastating. That extra skill on these guys are so important because they have all the other stats that they need. Really, they just need skill in order to be elite tier units. So, I like that. I like that you can recognize a unit's weaknesses if you look at their stat line long enough and say, hey, okay, these guys have very similar stats to me, but their skill is the same. So if I outskill them, I should win most of the time. Oh man, lethal attacks on these guys is huge as well. Awesome. And we can get a ton of money. Yeah, that felt good. Brought us up by a good amount. And I will say, I think we're really powerful against the undead. We have some good, fast-moving, hard-hitting infantry and cavalry units here. So we should be in a very good spot. Question is do we have enough area to move around here? I would say yes. These guys are going to come in first. We should easily be able to crush them. I say easily, but does that open me up to other attacks? Not if I use him. I'm pretty sure this unit won't stick out too far. My T-Rex, that is. I still want to give it range for these guys to run through. Yeah, they can run up and over. Cool. Do a little bit more like that. Alright. Good enough. And you guys are going to start running this way a little bit. A little bit more. Cool. Just want to make sure that they don't get caught. We can do something like this to grab them in the flank. I'm bringing these guys around to kind of try and stop that madness from happening. As long as we charge here, we should be fine. And I don't think they'll ever be able to catch my T-Rex, but I'm still going to move you guys in like so. Yeah. 1, 2. They'll get stuck fighting these skeleton warriors forever, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Intercept. Intercept. Nice. Kill that. Kill that. Then he has 1, 2, 3, 4 left on the field. Problem is that he has a lot more moving pieces right now compared to mine. I'm not worried if these pterodactyls all die again. Sounds horrible, but I'm not. These guys are going to kind of get stuck. That's okay with me. We'll just try and scoot around this way. We're probably going to have to fight these zombies head on, but they still should only be hitting me on 2s. Or I should still have 2-up saves against them, I should say. Can we get a nice flank on these guys? Eventually, yes. We could just charge them though. Do I need the extra power? They'll be power 5 versus defense 5. Yeah, I don't think I'll need it anywhere else. So getting them up to 6s or 5-ups if they make that is probably quite good. Yeah, these guys are super dead. Oh my gosh. Sir Chompy, the dinosaur. We gotta rename him. Dreadjaw is a cool name though. Kind of want to keep Dreadjaw, but Sir Chompy has a special place in my heart. Woo, lethal wounds. This does buff them really quite a bit. I put them in high, I think I put them in high B tier because of their special rules that they can get. But after playing them again, I may need to revise that. That felt super powerful. Being able to just clean up those knights. Yeah, Chompy's going in. Riders. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Given that these are just zombies, I'm not too worried about it. Eventually we'll clean everything up here. Alright. Oh, the White King had some updates too, didn't it? It now gives like, or has regeneration, the White King hero, making it a little bit more of a duelist. That's kind of fun. I think it's the only real duelist style hero in the game. Especially then if you give it a great weapon. So that way it hits pretty hard, hits pretty often, and then can regen. Great weapon plus some extra wounds. That'd be fun. Yeah, give me those 4 wounds. We're here to get rid of Skelly Bobs. 3s. Ouch. I was not expecting to take a wound there. But after this, that should be 2-ups. Cool. And he's got a lot of wounds. He's got 6 wounds. Half the unit dead on the charge. That's definitely worth it. Now, if I'm correct, this won't overlap. Let's see. How many wounds? 4. Yeah, only 4 dead. And it doesn't count. Oh, I guess these guys don't have the lethal thing. These guys do, though. We'll see how that works. Ouch. 6 hits, 3 wounds, and it only counted as 3, even though they have that raptor aspect. Okay, so the wound actually has to kill a model in order to be counted. Interesting. I'm going to leave these dactyls to deal with the zombies. They'll do it eventually. We'll come through here and kind of square this away. I don't want that hero just constantly killing some of my Saurus every turn. Yeah. We should have 2-ups against these, or 3-ups. Ouch. But we'll win it. It'll just take a bit of time. They have 4 attacks each, so that's quite powerful. Get out of here, zombies. This should finish them off. Potentially. 2s. Oh, missing 2 2s. That's kind of harsh. But hitting all 6 again is pretty good. This guy I don't think has missed a single dice in his attack rolls. Sir Chompy is very chompy. He eats his vegetables with huge gnashing teeth. For all my Americans out there, whoa, good saves on those guys. It's like Barney the dinosaur, but much more aggressive. Or maybe less, depending on how you watched that TV show. I always thought Barney was a little creepy. He didn't look like any dinosaur I ever knew. He looked like a giant, like, salamander or toad or something. I don't know. Freaked me out. Wasn't super into it. I was more of a Teletubbies kind of kid. And SpongeBob. And this should do it. I think that puts the nail in the coffin, that charge. Ah, I had the raptor. My word. The zombie's revenge. And that does it. All the undead are dead. Again. I wonder what happens if you undead a dead undead. Are they just like an even worse undead, or is there like a plateau? Who knows? Ooh, regen. But they only have 2 wounds. I don't know which is better. Because normally they're saving on 3s, right? which re-rolling ones I think is slightly better. Let's do that. If they were like a Triceratops, I think the other one would have been better. But Jaguar sounds pretty good here, making them very quick, very dangerous. And Dreadjaw, you're good. Alrighty, Act 2. We'll see if we can't go fight what I think is Chaos down there or something. I will see you guys in the future.